What's going on, guys? We're at the range today with another Beretta, the APX Compact, but Blackbeard Customs. I'm sure you know what's coming. Monadnock Firearms. Link to their Instagram will be below. They keep the coolest stuff that the internet has to offer at their disposal. And if you use code SteveMP5, you will save some money. Now, you will save money on stuff you normally can't save money on because of industry pricing policies. But using my code will help you out, save some scratch. Check them out, Monadnock Firearms. Link to their Instagram below. All right, so if you're not familiar with Blackbeard Customs, you should be. They do a lot of cool customizations. They do a lot of things with Beretta. And I had this APX Compact, and I said, what can you do with this thing? I've seen a lot of stuff they do with the APX line just in general, but one of the things that caught my eye was what they call the Argonaut, which is what this package is. It kind of gives you, like, their whole thing, their whole vibe is like pirate, right? Blackbeard Customs. The dude that runs it, Blackbeard, he is a pirate. So this is like a very, like, patinaed, weathered, at sea, kind of rusty with that, that patina that you would see on copper and all that stuff. This is just pretty sweet. This package comes with a flat face trigger here from Overwatch. This is an Overwatch trigger, flat face. I love a flat face. It's nice there. They do like this scaling on the sides for texturing, so it kind of has that like fish scale type of vibe to it. Really grippy, obviously, the whole way down and up. Feels really good. One of the coolest features I like about it is the porting. Now, on the full size, they would have 3 ports, but on the compact, they're running a 2-port. The barrel is Cerakoted just like the rest, because of that gold vibe, and the port style that they call this is the cannonball volley. Of course, because they're pirates, cannonball volley, shooting cannonballs across the bows of ships, has this little, just that little cool touch, that flair of that, I don't know, it's just the cannonball volley ports. It looks cool, the design is cool. Other than that, though, it's a pretty standard APX. You can throw your, optic on whatever you want, given whatever plate you want to get. The one other thing is that I don't have on this package that you would get if you got on the full size, is they do a full custom backstrap that they took the dimensions from Beretta itself and, fully made a brand new backstrap for the full size. Now, they do not have those specs for the compact. This is a smaller backstrap that you would get on the compact, so they've just Cerakoted this to kind of give it that vibe, the Argonaut vibe with the color and the gold and the matchy-matchy. But down the line, they will offer the package in the compact for the full thing, the full customization with the custom-built backstrap from them. Other than that, though, let's take some shots, see how it does. I've already shot it off camera. It's pretty cool. And it's a Beretta, so Berettas are nice. I got it in a holster that's meant for the tactical, but it still works, and the gun's just a little shorter in the holster. But so I've been running unlimited ammo here today, 115 grain. I've been following these guys since they kind of bust on the scene a few years ago. They make really nice quality premium ammo, many different loads, many different calibers. I don't know how much you could tell the porting did there. We'll get a little close up, do a little shot with that, but it feels good. I mean, the porting feels like it's doing its thing. It's 9mm, so it's not going to do crazy recoil, but it does feel nice and flat shooting. Feels pretty flat. I mean, it shoots nice. The trigger feels pretty good. It's a nice short reset. What I've noticed and what they did say, having the whole gun being Cerakoted, it will take just a little bit of a break-in period to work all the little kinks out as far as Cerakote buildup and tolerances and things. So I can feel that just a bit. But as I've been shooting it here today, it's gotten better. They did note that will happen with the trigger, and I believe that, from what I understand, he lets everybody know that given the full build like that, it will take a box or two to go through to smooth everything out, to make it feel as it should and operate as it should. I can tell here the trigger sometimes there's a little hesitation coming back on the reset. If you want to like ride the reset off like slowly, sometimes it'll just hang just for a second. But as it's getting better, I'm not noticing that. It did a lot of that when I first brought it out, and now it's very, very minimal, so you can tell it's working it. It shoots nice, man. I mean, obviously a lot of what's happening here is just the Cerakoting and the look. The main functional things are going to be the trigger and, you know, the porting. But overall, I mean, Berettas just in general, I like a Beretta. I don't have a million APXs. I have the tactical, shoots nice. This shoots nice. And you're probably thinking to yourself, Steve, like, this, like, that's ugly. Like, it's not your cup of tea. And that's fine. Like, my whole vibe is I like what I like, and also not every gun has to be for that practical thing. I like things that just look cool to me, or I like for whatever reason, and you might not opt for this package, and you might not like this vibe. It's too flashy. You know, if you're going to carry it, you don't want something that looks like this, and that's fine. You know, this could just be a range toy. I mean, I like customizations. I like making things my own. And, you know, Blackbeard, they did their thing. They hit it out of the park. It's a nice setup, feels good. The functionality of it with, you know, the cuts on the slide with that, like, fish scaly type of vibe. I mean, it's cool. It all feels good. It all works. I dig it. So, check those guys out if you'd like. But until next time, don't forget Steve MP5 on the Instagrams. And I'll see you next time.